So today we're working on a 2011 Malibu. I don't want to bore you with taking off all these bolts. There's just some 13s to take the bracket off, 13 millimeter, and 14 to take the caliper off. It's pretty straightforward. The thing I want to show is the key to a good brake job is, I've already taken the old one, the old guides off. Underneath of these, you'll see I hit them with my cookie wheel here. I got inside here. You can use a file or something, but you're gonna want to get the rust off of there, clean them up real nice, because when you put these back on there, or if you don't even change these, and make sure you get a good set of brake pads that come with all the hardware inside of them. Don't cheap out on the cheapest brake pads they have available, because they're going to sound bad, they're going to squeak, they're going to make grinding noises, they don't give you the hardware, and you're just not going to be happy. So spend the extra few dollars. Don't be cheap. So when you get these on there now, I'll be able to put the pads in there. Otherwise, if you don't clean that up, you're never going to get these pads inside here. These pads get jammed up, and that's exactly what happened to these old pads. They got jammed inside there. I had to hammer these out of the anchor. They were so stuck in there. So especially in New England, where you get a lot of rust from all the salt on the roads. So what I'm doing is just hitting this with some grease so that the pads can move freely. This is another thing that is paramount to doing a good brake job. So you want all grease in there. Make sure you get these sliders nice and lubed up. Take the slider out. Dip it in some brake grease. Put it back together. So now, when you put your brake pads in there, these are going to move nice and freely. And if you didn't get the rust off of there, you wouldn't even be able to put these pads in the anchor. So that's that. As far as the hub goes, I also took my cookie wheel and I hit in between here, and I got this nifty tool from Snap-on, or yeah, I think it was from Snap-on. And this goes over the hubs, and it comes with this little brush, and you just put it on your gun, give it a little zap. That'll clean up around the threads so that any rust that's on there isn't gonna get underneath of your brand new rotors and cause warpage or a pulsation. So you got your new rotor. Install my anchor. And then tighten everything down with your 13s for the anchor. And then the final piece of the puzzle is going to be pushing this piston in. And if you don't have this tool here, you're kind of screwed. No pun intended. So it's got two little nubs on it that fit into these nubs inside the caliper. And this piston is pushed in with this tool because, as you see on the end here, it has a brake, parking brake mechanism. Anytime you have a parking brake mechanism incorporated into the caliper, they're going to be a twist-in style. So that's what you do. You twist it in with this tool. You keep going. And as you can see now, the piston is flat or flush with the body of the caliper. That's when you know it's all the way in. I probably have to go in just a touch more, but I think you get the picture. And then, like I said, slide this kind of just trying to save viewing time, but not tightening all these bolts right now. Slide this on. Yeah, see, I gotta go down just a bit more. And that's really about it. Make sure that you use a torque wrench on the wheels when you put the tires back on. Use a torque wrench on the lug nuts. And that's pretty much it. See you next time.